Welcome to the Détroit Variety Restaurant. I am Détroit and I will be your waiter as well as your chef tonight. As you know, here at the Détroit Variety Restaurant, we like to serve you original food with a theme. For the 7 art style 7 course, which is our specialty, the theme is obviously having a different digital art style with every course. Let me list them all quickly so that you stay and watch the entire video. We have first a cartoon entrée, followed by the pop art soup, the collage salad, the painterly main meat dish, the postmodern cubic cheese plate, the abstract crumble and ice cream dessert, and finally the sketchy mignardise. Would you like a table for 2? 1? You should share this video with someone so you can enjoy the dining experience together. Please take a seat. I will be with you shortly. In the meantime, here is the introduction. Sorry for the wait. Let me address the table. The subscribe button, the like button. You can also find the comments below as well. I will be cooking your dishes in front of you for your personal enjoyment. Bon appétit! The first course is the entrée. It is a verrine sucré salé made in a cartoony style with a heavy line art. The bottom layer is made of delicately sliced red radish with the sauce of my own on top. A finely mashed assortment of potato, celery and turnip joins the party. On top of that, for the fourth layer of the verrine, we have slices of pineapple. Or if you don't like pineapple, feel free to imagine it as something different like cheese or something. I mean, this is a drawing after all, so you can make it whatever you want. Finally, we have the shrimp. All of the ingredients are now in the verrine. I can start coloring them. As you can probably already guess, we are only at the first course of 7 and I'm already showing my lack of skills as a cook. Being French doesn't mean I know fancy cuisine, and I'm sure this entrée would be disgusting. If you're into cooking and you're watching this, can you make me a review of what would and what wouldn't work for this entire 7-course meal? Honestly, I just went in and started drawing. I should have looked up recipes and make something at least decent. Anyway, we are now on the finishing touches of the entrée. You can notice that the glass I'm using is high quality, made from the finest opacity change multiply layer. Was the cartoon style entrée everything you expected? Great. Please allow me to continue and prepare for you the second course, which is of course pop art soup. This pop art broth based dish has been marinating for hours in the back kitchen. Honestly, I'm so bad of a cook that I couldn't tell you what is in it, even though I'm the one who made it. This is a lineless soup with apparent spices and cream swirls. For good measure, I added morsels of parsley and thyme. This is a very easy preparation and dressing, even though the food itself is mysterious. As I discovered while I was writing this 7-course meal, the soup has strange properties. As it turns out, depending on the color of the background you use, the soup will change its color. It only follows the rule of being on the opposite color, like orange on blue becomes blue on orange. Same for green and purple. I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed the pop art soup, the second course of this 7 art style meal. Next off is of course the collage salad. This is a different form of art style where you lay together pieces of pictures. It's a Photoshop, if you will. The reason the salad is in this art style has nothing to do with the fact that I ran out of style ideas and it was getting pretty late. Besides, if you yourself have tried your hand at Photoshop cooking before, you might know that drawing salad or lettuce is infamously difficult. I took the freshest ingredients from my usual supplier, Google, selecting only the best peppers, red cabbage, eggs, chicken strips and a homemade vinaigrette. This is a rather light course, so I expect you to eat it quickly so we can get to the next course. Finished already? That was even quicker than I expected. The fourth dish is the main course, painterly meat on the bone with the fancy vegetables and sauce laying around. As you can see, for this art style, the plate is barely even implied. It is so lightly painted that I'm not totally convinced you're not eating directly on the table. I am a terrible chef and waiter, aren't I? Normally, this dish would have mushrooms on it and in the sauce, as in the reference I was using, but I absolutely despise mushrooms, so I will not have them in my restaurant. I also want to say something for all of you vegetarian and vegan watchers, and all the derivatives like pescatarians and such. This is a drawing, so no animal was harmed in the cooking process. No vegetable was harmed either. Environmentally, I'm not sure how a digital tablet, an internet connection and a computer fare against the water it takes to raise a cow though. Honestly, I'm trying to become flexitarian and... wait, no. I'm in the process of becoming flexitarian, actually. I am cutting down on my consumption of meat and hopefully soon I will only eat vegetarian food. Only, I really love the taste of meat and the good dishes you can find using local ingredients and products based on well-raised animals. That's why I don't want to completely stop eating meat, just reducing my consumption of it and stop buying meat for my place. For example, since my parents make killer pork sausages, I definitely don't want to stop eating them completely. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the dish and its dressing. The fifth course, after the meat, is of course the fromage, the cheese plate made in a modern-y, cubist-y, abstract-y style. You don't need to worry about the color of these cheeses. Shh, don't worry about it. Cheese is a perfect food in any and all of its forms. There's nothing you can do about it. Some of my favorite cheeses are almost completely blue, so it's a natural color. Here we have soft cow cheese, maybe a camembert, a hard goat cheese like a chabichou, and a cooked cow cheese, not dissimilar to a gruyere. These are French cheeses that I'm pretty sure most of you wouldn't enjoy. France has this special cheese culture like nowhere else. My country has 99 problems, but cheese ain't one, as the youngsters say. I hope this cheese plate was still palatable for your taste buds and your eye buds as well. Let's move on to the penultimate course, the abstract crumble with its vanilla ice cream. This is a dessert made of squigglies, lines, single hatching and stippling. As for all the previous plates, this one can too change taste according to your will. Don't like apple crumble? Make it something else. Not fond of fruit? Then this is a chocolate cake with the small chocolate squigglies on top. One thing is, you absolutely have to like vanilla, because as much as you can change the taste of the cake, I will not have you change the taste of the ice cream. Plus, there's a vanilla stick, so good luck changing that. I'm not really fond of desserts, to be honest. I don't really have a sweet tooth, and because of some metallic parts in my teeth, I think they're not crowns, but I don't know the name. I can't eat too much ice cream because my teeth are too sensitive. I'd trade any cake for a piece of cheese. Or a cookie if I absolutely need something sweet and my life depended on it. Was the abstract dessert as good as you hoped? You can have a toothpick to remove some of the squigglies from your beautiful smile. Last but not least on this 7 art style 7 course, the Sketchy Mignardise. This is a very loose plate of 4 smaller delicacies, so loosely drawn that it will give you an easier digestion after this long meal you've just had. As I'm scribbling away at the last course, I would like to remind you that you don't have to pay for the meal. Rather, if you could just leave a like and subscribe to the Détroit Variety Restaurant, that would make me the happiest chef ever. If you're a cook, tell me your thoughts in the comments. I'm your waiter and chef, Détroit, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!